So let's go.
On y va.
Oh boy!
Mez is playing his list.
Mez is playing his list. Nice analysis.
Oh, nice. I love that deck.
I mean the yeah.
Ooh, this is gonna
that-
be spicy,
yeah.
man. I've been playing a lot with
So,
the
so
Santa
Mez is
list.
playing red-black aggro / control, I guess, but with Centaur and Keenfolk.
I really like this list. It plays really well against red, and it has game against blue because of the Lich and the Tinker.
So Wuhek is bringing the same deck as game 1, I think.
Looks like.
Yeah, so the idea for anyone who hasn't seen this combo before by Meziljie is that you can cast the Keenfolk turrets cross lane with the black heroes because they're an improvement, and then if there's an opposing red hero in any lane, you just put it there, and then you can use Centaur's signature hero on that hero before shooting them with the Keenfolk turret, and it's going to deal like up to 10 damage per shot.
Yeah, and the turrets are so good in this matchup. So good, man. If he draws them,
they deal with the creeps pretty well, the red creeps, right?
so well, so well. Also, the Centaur Double Edge also is amazing with Lich's Chain Frost. Of course, that costs a bit of mana, but...
No rent armor though coming out, it's a bit disappointed to see. Love to see that combination.
Yeah, that's a bit... I mean, this is already good, man. Don't push it.
Yeah, it looks like Mez will have the advantage here. He also has the late game advantage with 2 town rhymes coming out. Wuhek's not running any of those.
Lich, and your time is running short.
Now, we're gonna see Mez playing the control game here for sure, because he's got the higher end. So I imagine in most of the lanes he's gonna be playing reactively and defensively. He needs to avoid as much damage as he can. He needs to prevent that Swordler from hitting the towers, most of all. And yeah, I mean, he wishes he had some turrets.
Not afraid.
Look at, I mean, killing grunts. Oh boy.
Yeah, turret is perfect for that.
Yummy, yummy. Also disciples, also basically every creep except the sensor. Alright, so he got some damage in lane 2. But otherwise, all players relatively healthy in all towers. Coming on to round 3, we're gonna see those marches become active. None of the players have any in hand. Actually, Wuhek has a really expensive hand for his deck. He's playing a super low to the ground curve. And he's managed to draw 4 of his most expensive cards. That's gotta suck.
Yeah, that means that his window is gonna be really small here to make his deck work. Because I feel like with the Spring the Trap and the Chain Frost, as well as the TOTs, the late game is gonna be really rough for him.
And now the March, so also the mid.
Oh boy. It's looking rough.
So he could go for the upkeep. Oh no, he doesn't have mana here actually to deploy the March. Gonna have to choose between the Estate and the Oaklody instead.
I never thought I'd fight alongside the bronze.
Chooses for the Oaklody, which makes me think he wants to march this lane, but it's actually gonna be denied here by the face boots.
We'll see. Mez is a great player. He can read hands. If Wuhek doesn't play much, he's gonna be assuming that there's some expensive cards. So next round is gonna be absolutely crucial for Wuhek. And as the game progresses into 7 mana, Wuhek is gonna be holding his poop in his pants, hoping for no Chain Frost.
Holding his what?
His poop,
It's an
man.
interesting saying.
In his pants?
Is that a Swiss
Well,
thing?
in his butthole, I guess. Oh man, we're gonna get into specifics.
Do you mean holding his poop in?
Yeah, that's what I meant to say. I guess I
Okay,
got
because
lost in
holding it in
translation.
your pants is just straight up unsanitary.
Well, it is in your pants, right? I mean, it is technically inside your pants, right?
I think I've seen this
I
version
would
stream a
not
few
say
times,
so.
but I don't know.
Ah, amazing.
So it looks like Mez denied the call as well as the coup opportunity in mid lane here. I guess that's where he's most afraid of it. Actually, he couldn't use it in the right lane, the Tyler Estates. But he had the opportunity to use it left.
Oh man, and Mez has got 20 gold, man. Jesus Christ. Is something wrong? Oh, never mind.
Yeah, Mez has got way more gold than Wuhek's Econ even did.
Yeah, that's a sad story.
Damn.
Ah, this feels good.
Boom.
Looping Bristleback.
Straight
Such a good
into the
feeling.
tower.
It feels
Especially
good,
when there's a
but
Sorla there.
it's the first blood on that tower.
Yeah, I don't know if that's enough. Like, feels like Wuhek's way behind this
It's
game.
the first step. That's the first step to turning things around if you're Wuhek. You gotta begin somewhere. And again, I mean, I was saying how his hand is so expensive. He's actually, right now, ironically, right now he has much better late game than Mez. Mez just has that Chain Frost. So we'll see. It's mostly the fact that Wuhek has to live in fear of that Chain Frost.
Yeah, that's going to be a really good Chain Frost in lane 1 next round.
And if he draws a second one, that's often really backbreaking.
Especially since Meziljie's managed to remove Axe's armor as well, so not even Axe can straight up ignore.
Mm-hmm. The broadswords, that's something I did not expect to see on the Axe finals. There you go.
Yeah.
I mean, that makes dueling the Centaur hard and painful.
Now's the time to strike.
Oh, see the first
finally.
voice line coming out here.
Finally some DM.
Wuhek. Let's see if this inspires some more back and forth. I would certainly hope so. I guess he's a bit upset about this beefy centaur sitting in front of him.
Side.
Well, if you thought he was beefy, he just got beefy. It is tough, man, because like he has to be also afraid of double edge. He's got to be afraid of so much stuff. You can't play around everything though, like so. And he's got to be thinking now, do I really want to commit here? I already could lane 1, and he's got to be thinking about those Chain Frosts and those Spring the Traps. So the decision of where to use the second coup is absolutely crucial. Also, he's got to be afraid of
March!
discarding an important card.
This'll kill someone.
Uses the Jasper daggers just to dispel the minus armor.
Probably just wants to avoid March kill. Because there's 2 black heroes coming in. And Mez didn't play that many cards.
Even the Keenfolk turret could have punished him there a little bit if he didn't do that.
Indeed. So, interestingly enough, Wuhek has card advantage right now, and item advantage. What he doesn't have is tower damage advantage, because that's really what he wants. And that viscous nasal goo on the axe is gonna pay off really nicely. Does he Chain Frost though? Because it doesn't kill the axe.
It does not. Can
Never
either hit him
had a
twice or
chance.
3 times.
Chain Frost.
He thinks it's worth it.
Gonna get the lucky extra shot then.
die for me?
Another Chain Frost picked up by Mez.
That is gonna be painful. Oh man, that's gonna be super painful.
And Mez, of course, he's not even under pressure to make these plays at this point. For him, it's kind of a waiting game. You can just hold out until you get those TOTs.
Yeah.
Especially with this little pressure being put on you.
Honestly, I even felt before when he played the Oglodi that it was not strictly necessary. But he's got other jump blocks, so seems to be fine. Now, if he Chain Frosts here, he's gonna need to laser. But he can kill both if he wants. Oh, he doesn't have initiative, excuse me. I suppose you're happy taking 6 damage here, right? You have a good spot for the elite in lane 3. He says no.
You lost control of the situation, Tristan. We will restore order.
Wuhek hasn't seen any ganks at all, either.
This is perfect for this task.
So Phase Boot's coming out to live this PA.
Gotta protect that PA.
Nope. Mez says no. Because the retaliate he's dead.
And that hurts so much, growing the elite. So much patience on Mez. Jeez.
Oh, I love the look on their faces.
That laser's gonna be useless with those Jaspers if he so
Oh,
chooses.
they're going to hate this.
But it doesn't have any red cards, so I guess you just ignore the laser.
How can I be
I would think so.
You know what's about to happen,
He even kills the
don't
creep
you?
now. Oh, the arrow. Wuhek. Stop
Yeah,
low rolling, bro.
Well, that's a really rough one.
That
yeah.
would have been the tower as well. That is
Well,
really
He
rough.
could have just put it on. Well, no.
It wouldn't be enough. But okay. Mess
Right,
says
yeah.
you can have this one. Bye.
He shows some mercy.
Yeah, but the thing is now Wuhek has no redeploys.
I'm actually... That's an interesting TP, because a March would kill all of Wuhek's board with that Disciple.
Yeah, well, he can still do that, and that way he stalls the lane, so he knows there's no ancient potential, but at the same time he focuses on killing the other two.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know how much value it is to keep your tower at 5 or 6 or whatever it was, but probably just values playing the Chain Frost more.
Excellent!
Well, it's not going to be a very valuable Chain Frost. Oh, you meant last turn, right?
Oh yeah,
Oh, he's got double march.
I saw that it plays wrong. So I don't know, does it feel like he can win? He's missing 8 damage in
Each of
mid,
you will die.
and he's missing 10 damage in lane 1.
The Bronze Legion stands united.
Still no TOTs.
This is worthy.
Can phase boots. That's gonna be a tower down. Yeah, it is. It's just gonna be perfect, right? It's another 4 damage.
It is.
I'm ready to fight.
Now, how much damage can Wuhek deal in lane 3? That's 31, and he doesn't have any more creeps, unfortunately. so
0.
almost nothing.
Barstow, you trick.
He deals 0 damage.
Oh yeah, forgot about that.
So I guess now it's gonna be my favorite Dota game, 5v5 mid.
Do I own all the cards there, man? Yeah, I do. Indeed.
Oh.
Yo, where's Smacker? What's up? Nice to see you, man. Yeah, so we're gonna have to see Wuhek contesting both lanes 1 and 2 anyway. He needs to end the game before Mez does. It's gonna be tough.
I don't really know why he's trying to go for lane 1 when his second lane is so
Okay.
low. Yeah, okay.
There we
That's really
go.
close.
He agrees with you. Wouldn't there be some value in trying to march to mid? I guess it doesn't kill anything, but it's a little bit of tower damage. And you lose initiative.
Can weaken them up a bit for the Chain Frost as well. He doesn't have initiative anyway on Miss.
And now he got the gank. If he had the gank, for sure he would march and gank, right? And then blink away. Or at least try, if nothing else. Double Oglodi, that's almost a kill.
Each of you
With a march, that is a kill. So that Tinker cannot survive.
is unforgiving.
Let me see a blink. You blink out the Lich, right? Because you've got the kill in your hand. There you go.
This will taste blood.
I do not see any counterplays here from Wuhek. Well, I got enough magic. Yes.
Someone's not walking
But
away.
that just means he loses next.
Yeah.
Well, it means he's gotta keep holding that poop in.
In his pants?
Oh man. Technically in his pants, yes. And yeah, we're gonna see Wuhek think long and hard about this. Of course, he has no idea there's a couple of Oglodi Vandals in hand.
Yeah, that's actually all 3 Aglodis drawn here. I believe. I'm not thinking about the. No, it is all 3 Aglodis.
Mm-hmm.
So you probably won't expect this.
Now's the time to
Oh, the 300 IQ dodging the Oglodis for one more turn.
Alright.
Yeah, but what can he do first?
So he has
Maybe
to win first
Meziljie
lane
will
right
disconnect.
now.
Is that the plan now? Hope for a disconnect?
I've seen
Mess
worse
has
game
had a bit
plans.
unstable internet throughout, so maybe.
Oh my god. Dude, I never would have done that, like, in a million years.
good work.
Alright, no concede
I'm
yet.
finished.
He can gank, he can march, and he can coup. That's not even enough.
The March is gonna kill him.
Yeah.
Gonna kill
he's
his town.
split tomorrow.
Yeah.
Yeah, dude, I don't know.
Keeping the dream alive. I got you. Looks
And
like
you know,
Wuhek's not keeping the
I
dream
spent
alive.
all afternoon playing against upkeep decks, and I still don't look at the improvements. Wow. Mez, you beast.
So it's 2-1 for Mez now.
Yeah. So Mez is 1 game away from taking the whole thing down. Wuhek needs to put up a hell of a comeback now. So what needs to happen now is that I need to create a new lobby. So you guys need to talk about random stuff for a sec.